Hi guys, happy Monday. We're going to do another Real Talk today, and we will be talking about how to be the candidate for the job or how to find the right candidate for the job. So I want to start with a little adage about this new iPhone commercial. Okay, it's where the guy's sitting up in the lawn chair and there's facial recognition because he can't even be bothered to open the text message himself. That's how lazy our society has become and how little our attention span has become. So nobody wants to dig deep into things anymore. We want everything to be clear, cookie cutter, in the box, presented to us in a nice package with a wrapped bow. Well, hiring managers and recruiters are the same. They don't want to spend time on things. They want your resume to be presented to them and be exactly matching what they're looking for. That's why, whether you're a project manager, a designer, whatever, these job scan apps out there are basically built around helping you tailor your resume directly to the job description, because nobody wants to spend time anymore. And it's frustrating, and I don't think it's right, but it's the way that it is. Okay? Now, in this candidate market, candidates are very scarce. So if you're on the corporate side, I'm just going to give you a little tough love and say you need to start spending time reading between the lines. It's very hard to teach soft skills. It's very easy to teach hard skills, right? Unless you're a doctor and you need to go to 8 years of schooling, it's not rocket science. You can teach someone how to use Excel. You can teach them how to do different things fairly quickly, much more so than you can spending time on soft skills. So start thinking outside the box when it comes to someone's strengths or their soft skills or ways that they can be applied to many different positions, and you can hone and develop them into what you need them to be. It's going to take a lot less time and a lot less money. Okay, leverage previous applicants that have applied to your company. Maybe they weren't a great fit for the role before that they applied for or your top choice, but maybe they'd be a great fit for this one. I would also say think people that you've worked with before. Reach out to them via LinkedIn, reconnect, ask how they're doing, ask what they're working on. See if maybe they'd be interested in something that you have up and coming with your business. Now, if you're a job seeker, networking. I know it can be soul-sucking. One event after another, shallow conversation. I hate it too, and I'm an extrovert. So when you feel like you're using people as a means to an end, it's not a great situation for anyone involved. So stop doing that. Okay, start with the people you know. Start with people you know that you either care about, have a strong relationship with, or you've worked with before as well, and you have some sort of relationship, and just reconnect. And even if you don't know everybody at an event, find an event that you're genuinely interested in attending. That way, other people that are there usually have similar interests. You can connect, have things in common, follow up with an informational interview, and get to know them. Create a circle of influence. That was a piece of advice that was given to me that I think is phenomenal. Create a circle of influence of people that are in your industry or looking for the same thing you are, and leverage each other, help each other out, be genuine in your connections. And then market yourself. So step away from the resume. You are a whole individual. So put the resume down, walk away. You can come back to it when you need to actually apply to a job and they force you to have it. But I hate the resume, okay? It is the quintessential identifier of putting someone in a box, whatever job title. Start thinking about what industries you want to be a part of. What type of company and culture do you want to thrive in? Do you think you would thrive in versus others that maybe you wouldn't, okay? The more specific, the better. Think about what are your top skills that you have to apply to a multitude of job roles or companies. And then what is your value proposition? And your value proposition is like your special sauce, okay? So what makes you unique and separates you from everybody else. And it's not just your silly 3 strengths that you put on a resume or talk about in an interview, like I'm really organized. Like, great. A lot of people use that. Go a little bit deeper and understand what makes you unique that you bring to the table that no one else is going to replicate anytime soon. It could be the energy and the passion that you bring and the optimism, your ability to dig deep into everything and solve a problem and never give up no matter how many roadblocks you run into. Like, be able to speak a little bit more in depth to what it is that makes you valuable in any organization, no matter what role you're taking on. And then put all those things down on a personal marketing sheet and use that. When you market to everybody, you market to no one, right? So be specific, be clear, tailor it down, but be varied enough that you're showcasing yourself as a whole person with a variety of strengths and skill sets and interests, as opposed to a project manager and I only do this, or an engineer and I only do this, like you would on a resume. You want to find the balance, okay? And start using that at networking events as well. And as you know, the key is in the follow-up. So do that, please. Follow up, circle of influence and your connections, true, deep connections with people that have a shared interest in your success, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to converse with you further, and have a great rest of your week.